Good morning, and thank you for tuning into your daily weather briefing for Wednesday, April 11th. We're seeing some partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies out there this morning, and we do anticipate a pretty pleasant day with temperatures pretty close to seasonal averages, just a couple degrees cooler, and then we're going to start getting a warm up across the area starting tomorrow. Taking a look at our conditions yesterday and last night across the region, we would see a somewhat cool day across the area with temperatures in the mid-Atlantic running near the mid-50s. The warm spot was Richmond at 59 degrees, and here at Wallops we did get to 56 yesterday. We did have high pressure over the region last night with clear skies and calm winds, so that did allow for some good radiational cooling. So we did have a very chilly night last night with many locations dropping below freezing, including Baltimore, Ocean City, and Salisbury. We did see we got 43 at DC, so seeing some heat island effect there, and locations elsewhere across the region did see temperatures between 30 and 40 degrees this morning. Taking a look at our temperatures for 9 a.m., we were seeing temperatures in the mid to upper 40s across the region, and we do anticipate highs to be in the mid 50s today here at Wallops under partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies. Taking a look at our sounding from this morning, we were seeing winds fairly light and variable from the surface all the way up to about 3,000 feet, and those winds were increasing from the northwest at 6,000 feet or to around 30 to 35 knots, and then the flow was becoming more zonal or from the west-southwest from around 40 knots to 12,000 feet and increasing to 70 knots at the 25,000 foot level, with the freezing level this morning between 2,500 and 3,000 feet. Taking a look at our surface analysis this morning, you see that high pressure over the mid-Atlantic region that helped give us those clear skies last night as well as some calm winds. We're still seeing some light and variable winds across the area as of the 10 a.m. hour, and we do anticipate that to continue through the rest of the a.m. hours. We are seeing some scattered to few lower level clouds near the 8,000 foot level just to the west of the area, associated with a weak upper level trough moving through, but not expecting those clouds to really impact the area too much, as they look like they are falling apart as they come across the area. Taking a look at our current observations across the region, you saw those cold temperatures at the beginning of the loop here, but we are warming up into the 40s as we get towards the 10 a.m. hour. You can see it's quite cloudy over the Piedmont there, and those clouds are dissipating as they reach the Chesapeake Bay before they get over to the Delmarva. Could be seeing scattered deck as we go into the afternoon briefly, but for the most part, it's like we're just going to be seeing a few clouds at the 8,000, 25,000 foot level today over the Wallops region. So taking a look at our forecast charts, we're going to continue to see high pressure over the area today, keeping those winds fairly light. And then as we go into the later afternoon period, that low is going to shift south to perhaps southeast of the area, and that is going to help to increase those winds just a little bit from the south. And then as we go into tonight, those winds are really going to start increasing from the south for tomorrow morning, and that is going to keep our low tomorrow more seasonable in the low 40s, and that is also going to start to usher in that warmer air mass that is expected for the latter half of this week. Tomorrow, we are also going to be looking at some rather breezy conditions across the area as you see this low sweeping across the Great Lakes as that high pressure strengthens to the southeast of the region, and that is going to really tighten that pressure gradient across the Delmarva, giving us some rather breezy winds with gusts to around 35 miles per hour possible throughout the late morning and into the afternoon and evening through Thursday. Taking a look at our Friday, winds are going to weaken a bit as that low moves off well away from the area, so that's going to relax the pressure gradient just a little bit. Could still be seeing some slightly breezy winds, but we are going to continue to see that southwesterly flow across the region, which was going to really ramp up our temperatures for Friday. We are going to be looking at temperatures in the 70s for Friday across the Delmarva under partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies. Taking a look at our weather chart for today, you can see we're going to be looking at partly cloudy skies today. Those winds are going to be fairly light and variable throughout the morning hours, becoming southerly at 7 to 12 knots as we go into the mid to late afternoon. And then overnight hours, they're going to be switching to south-southwesterly, still pretty light, around 5 to 10 knots. And then as we go into mid-morning Thursday, we're going to be looking at those winds beginning to increase, gusting to around 18 knots by 8 a.m. Today we're going to be looking at a high around 56 degrees, which is just a few degrees below average for this time of year. Tomorrow, as we get that slightly warmer air mass starting to usher in a bit, we'll see a more seasonable low of 42. Taking a look at our terminal forecast for today, just going to be seeing those lower level clouds mainly near 8,000 feet throughout the day. We'll be seeing a couple lower level cumulus clouds near 4,000 feet as well, and some thin cirrus clouds. As we go into this evening, those lower level clouds should scour out, just leaving behind some cirrus clouds near midnight. And then after midnight, we are going to be seeing just a couple mid-level clouds near 8,000 and perhaps 15,000 feet moving to the area by Thursday morning. Taking a look at our next couple of days here, tomorrow we are going to be starting to see that warm up. We are going to be looking at a much warmer high of 68 degrees with those breezy winds. On Thursday night, we're going to continue to see that warm southwesterly flow across the region, so that's going to keep our low up there as well, with a low of 53 expected. Still looking at some breezy winds on Thursday night, especially for the first half of the evening. Then on Friday, we're going to be looking at partly cloudy skies again, and we're really going to be seeing those that warmer air mass moving to the area, as well as a little bit more moisture. So that's going to really ramp up our high to unseasonably warm of 74 under, with some slightly breezy winds at times as well. Taking a look at our extended outlook, today is going to be one of the cooler days in the extended outlook with a high of 56. Tomorrow we start that nice warm advection with a high of 68. Then Friday and Saturday are going to be the warmest days in the extended outlook as we get under partly cloudy skies and that strong warm advection ahead of our next front that's going to be impacting us for the latter half of the weekend. So we are expecting pretty warm days on Friday and Saturday for this time of year, with temperatures in the mid-70s. It does look like Friday is going to be just a tad warmer than Saturday, as we might get those winds a little bit more southerly than southwesterly Saturday, giving us a little bit more flow off the ocean with slightly cooler temperatures expected with that. Still going to be looking at very mild lows for Saturday morning and Sunday morning, with lows only getting down to the mid to upper 50s. And then on Sunday, we're going to start to see that the slow-moving front that's going to be approaching our area start to give us some impacts, as there is a chance of some scattered afternoon and evening showers ahead of that front for Sunday. Expecting a little bit of a cooler day compared to Saturday for Sunday, as we get some more cloud cover across the area, and those winds might be a little bit more southerly yet again. So a high of 68 for Sunday. And then the front, the models are coming into much better agreement. That front does look to cross the area Sunday night into early Monday morning. This does look to be a pretty strong system moving through the area with some very strong dynamics as well as some good moisture. So we can expect some heavy rain with this frontal passage late Sunday night into Monday morning. Also looking at a chance of thunderstorms with this frontal passage as well. Any stronger thunderstorms or potentially severe storms with this strong front is a little bit looking out of the question right now, as the timing of the front is a little bit unfavorable for that, but we will still be monitoring this and seeing if we can maybe monitoring this for the chance of some stronger wind gusts, as those dynamics of this system do look very strong for Sunday night into Monday morning. We will be seeing a chance of showers continuing through much of the afternoon Monday, with the main batch of heavy rain expected early Monday morning. And then we will have high pressure returning with a somewhat cooler air mass behind that cold front for Tuesday, with the high in the mid-50s expected. That'll do it for your daily weather briefing. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 8:15 a.m. and at 10 a.m. Have a great day.